Words are very dangerous, that they can be used like weapons. People really needs to take the time to think about what they're about to say and understand that this world is in a spiritual warfare. Our greatest enemies is ourselves and the decisions that we make. This is like a spiritual battle in 2023. The devil is running rampant in a lot of people while God is there, but majority of the world does not see him. They are blind, and they're also leading the blind until they all fall down a cliff. For myself, when it comes down to talking about others, I most of the time talk about others for good reasons and bad reasons like anybody else. But when it comes down to someone that upsets me, or who's in my circle, or who comes in my home and stuff like that, right? And I feel like they did something wrong, I'm going to say something about them. Especially when I try to give them the time of day, I give them a little leeway and chance, right? But you can only do that for so long. And the same people that did me wrong, I heard that they were talking crap about me. But then many cases they don't even know me. There are a lot of people out there who thinks they know you based off what they've seen, your works, or they talk about you based off jealousy or having hate in their hearts. I had people who came in and out of my life who I knew were talking about me. You can obviously tell when people are talking about you when you go to work. People act funny and strange. Certain people are acting funny and strange. Some people take things the wrong way. Exactly why I prefer keeping to myself. Words are really like weapons, and it's the worse the words are, the sharper it is, and it makes me think about, like, why are you taking your time to talk about me? And we already know, this is the old saying. The old saying goes is that misery loves company. Miserable people loves talking bad about other people. And especially if you already got flaws that you're working on, it's like they automatically dismiss their flaws and they don't even think about what they're doing wrong. They don't like being called out. You know how many times I've had people who came in and out of my life who disrespected me, called me lame because somehow their perception as a man is so warped, called me weak because of my frame size versus theirs, said that I'll uh, tell my wife tell my wife stuff like, oh, why did you marry him? You don't think I go through drama too? I do. I do. All the problems that I have between my wife and I, that's our business. But the thing that baffles me is that all these people, they want to smile and act like they're all cool with me, but the moment I hear them talking crap about me, I'm distancing myself. And I don't like giving people the cold shoulder. I really don't. And I could forgive. Of course, it's worth forgiving somebody, but you don't forget the same things or the very words that they had said to you that hurt you. You could forgive someone, but the relationship that you have with that individual or that person changes. It could be a family member, coworker, acquaintance, someone that you work with. someone that lives with you. Like I said, there's so many people in this world that lacks accountability. A lot of people today lack accountability. I don't know why miserable people gets a kick out of talking crap and talking bad about other people. And then they make light of the situation like they're not hating on you. You know how many times I had people talk crap about me and then turn around in my face and act like that we're friends or we're cool and stuff? And then they wonder why drama happens. Then they wonder why it blows up in their face. It's stressful. It's very stressful. And depending on your situation, it's best to keep your distance from negative people like this and understand that they have a problem. Look at their lives and understand this. If they're doing bad and they're talking crap about you and they're going on and on and on, they're miserable and they have nothing else better to do with their lives. They are miserable people. It's pathetic and it's sad. Whenever I talk about people, I don't go on and on and on. I say what I have to say to my wife, and if I have to talk to the person, I'll tell them what I didn't like about them, what they did, and that's about it. I'll move on. I don't like running my mouth for far too long. Like, I got nothing else better to do with my time. I got a lot going on. I'm trying to get by, take care of my family, make plans, make money, get by in college for a better career, to live for a better tomorrow, for another day. I don't got the time for drama. And I've repeated myself many times. This is exactly why I don't want friends and I keep my distance from people. Then they wonder why. After a while, I don't talk to them at all. I just stay away from all the negativity and the drama. Good morning, hi, and bye. With many people, that's what I do. And it's better that way. I can think clearly. I can focus on what I need to do. They leave me alone. I leave them alone. We go on about our business and about our day. Okay? But like I said, I can't stand when people, they talk crap. They say one thing about you and saying stuff like, "Oh, he's worthless," blah say blah, and the next thing you know, you look at their lives, you're like, "What? You're calling me all these names, being harsh." I'm hearing the comments that these people are saying. Yet when I see their lives, they look unhappy, they look miserable, and misery loves company. I'm not going to entertain no miserable person. I don't have the time for that. And I'll straight up tell people in their face if they have an issue with me on how I run things in my home, and it's not their house, you could kick the curb, kick rocks. This is my mindset. And the reason why I'm also speaking this way, because I've had many cases where my wife and I would invite people over, friends, relatives, and guess what? Drama. People get too comfortable. It's worse when it's a family member because it's like you just have to deal with them. And the only best thing I could do for myself with my walk with God, I could pray for them, and I also got to pray for myself and keep a distance from them. What is the point in improving something and getting rid of your right hand to cut it off? So whatever is attached to you or whatever is a nuisance, what is the point in cutting it off just to turn around and go back to it and entertain it, and to entertain that same problem that you cut off? I used to think this way. I wanted to always see the best in my enemies and see the best in people. And it made me realize you're a grown behind adult. You should expect to know how to act. But a lot of people, they are so blind today. They don't take the time to self-reflect. They don't take the time to see what they did wrong, how it hurt and triggered the person, why this person is no longer talking to me. Why this person is acting like I don't exist? I do not like drama. And I stay away from people who are about drama. I can say, hello, how's it going, and good morning if you choose to talk to me. If not, okay. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for my enemies. One thing I can say about myself, I'm not going to become a miserable person. I'm going to do a lot better because in the Bible, it also says that God will make your enemies your footstool. Come out stronger and be better than them. That's true strength to me. Walking away, ignoring them, keep it pushing, and staying away from the drama and the negativity. The devil is really busy today in 2023, and I'm not about that misery loves company life. I'm not going to stagnate and think everything is all good to talk bad about people. Be a backstabber, especially over petty reasons. I'm just trying to live for another day to get by and build my relationship better with God. Because saving my soul after this life is what truly matters. Nobody else should matter other than God. If you have the right people in your life, yes, they matter, of course. I agree with that. That's what I meant, okay? But if it's horrible, miserable people, all up full of negativity, drama, you find out they talking crap about you and they smile in your face, nah, I'm good. Then they'll realize that they messed up. Like, oh crap, he found out I was talking about him. Oh, why are you acting so cold and funny? And if they even ask, I'll be real with them. I heard such and such and such. You said this and that about me. That's the reason why I'm staying away from you. I don't want the negativity and drama in my life. I don't. It's not worth it. I'm good. Staying away from them. Staying away. Stay far away from people like this. It's no good for your health. It's no good for your spirit. It's no good at all in general. Because a lot of hurt people loves to hurt others, and they love to bring other people down when they're depressed. To feel some sense of pride, of ego. When it's all vain and vanity and stupid in the end of the day. It's not going to get you that dream car that you want. It's not going to get you in a better financial situation. It's not going to get you nowhere. It makes you look like a clown. That's why I don't tolerate people who has this attitude. I keep them in the dark. I leave them be. In many cases, I could pray for them, but they have to also figure out what they did wrong too. One of the best ways someone can learn about their own flaws, about themselves, is if they take time to themselves and look at the mirror, self-reflect. You'll realize some of the flaws that you also may have, you have to get rid of as well. We all know the answer for ourselves. For those that doesn't and they want to be set on their ways, I'm praying that God is with them and they get better. That's all I got to say. This is Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.